So by understanding a little bit more about how to taste wine, it can further enhance our enjoyment of wine and help us to make better purchases. So we talk about the 4 S's of wine tasting. So the first one is seeing the wine. The second one is to swirl the wine. The third, to smell the wine. And finally, my favorite, is to sip the wine. So the first one we talk about is seeing the wine. So once you've poured your wine into a clear glass, have a good look at the color. And sometimes to help with that, you can use a plain white background and hold your wine up to that. So if it's a red wine, what colors are you seeing? Is it red, ruby, garnet, purple, or even brown? So the next stage is to swirl the glass in your wine. And what this does is it lets the wine come in contact with the air and the flavor of the wine start to develop and the aromas start to come out of the wine. So the third thing we do is we smell the wine. To really smell a wine, swirl it around and then put your nose deep into the glass and take a big deep breath through your nose. So what do you smell? On a red wine, are you smelling blackberry or plum or even more earthy tones such as coffee or chocolate or leather or even smoke? On a white wine, it could be citrusy flavors like lime or grapefruit or lemon, or tropical flavors like passion fruit or melon. Stage 4 of the wine tasting process is my favorite, and that's where we actually get to sip or slurp our wine. So it may not be polite in company to slurp wine, but actually it can help you to understand what it is that you're tasting. So when you take a sip of wine, let the wine roll over your tongue. Take in a little bit of air when you take that sip. Let that all mingle together in your mouth. Think about, where is the wine affecting different parts of my mouth? So a red wine, for example, if you get that dry feeling in the back of your jaw, that could mean that it's quite a tannic red wine. Or if you get that acidic feeling from a white wine, it could be something like a Sauvignon Blanc. But understanding those differences and what you do and don't like is a really great way to start to understand what you want to buy when you go to your wine shop.